What's up, y'all? It's your girl Pillow Boo, and we here on another Wednesday with
What
Chat
up? What
That
up? What up?
on IntellectualRadio.com. Y'all already know what y'all got to do. You got to go to Facebook and subscribe. You got to go to YouTube and subscribe. You got to go to Instagram and subscribe. It's all free. So make sure you subscribe. Share, repost, comment, all that. We got some hot topics for y'all tonight. Today, we're going to talk about why we don't look down upon cougars the way we do them R. Kelly situations, because it's a lot of grown women talking to little boys. Then we're going to talk about the demasculation of these men, because there's a lot of that going around in the relationships, in the home, and in the workplace.
A whole lot of
it. But we also gonna talk about, can you have a one night stand with somebody you used to be in a relationship with? Like if they come, if y'all break up and like 3 years later y'all link, or is that considered a sneaky link? But we gonna talk about all that. Then we gonna get into some other stuff. I got some announcements, some events coming up for y'all to think about, and some promotions too. But y'all already know what y'all gotta do. Make sure y'all subscribing to everything. Make sure you tuning in to IntellectualRadio.com. Also, this episode of Chat That was sponsored by Unlimited Taxes on 1918 East 79th Street. You could come in there every day. Every day you could come in there and get your taxes done. They also specialize in extensions and in amendments for those who gonna be a little late. So y'all make sure y'all go down there, and y'all can call them at 773-530-0362. Peace.
All right.
Hey, Pillow Boo, what up, baby? J out, what up? Better understand me, they better understand me. You got something to say, then let me know. It's about to go down on the radio. You got something to say, then let me know. I'm trying to chit chat on the radio. Chat that on radio. Chat that radio. Chat that radio. If you got something to say, then let me know. Chat that radio. Chat that on radio. Got something to say, then let me know. It's about to go live on the radio. But at night when it goes down, 10 to 12 y'all tell me hold it down.
What's up, y'all?
What up?
So y'all already know I got my girl Tiff Sugar with me. And y'all already know Tiff foul on the nails. Every day y'all can call her. What's the number they can reach you at, girl?
773-440-NAIL, which is 6245. Hit me up. And I'm hiring.
And she's hiring nail techs, people to do pedicures,
estheticians. I need at least one hairstylist. It would be nice. At least just one hairstylist.
Y'all hit up. She got a dope shop right there by 69th and West.
It's 69th and Artesian, right off Western.
Yeah,
right off Western.
A block off Western. So we're going to go ahead and jump into these comments. Let's talk about how, don't nobody be talking about how Madonna had a little young man, but we talked about R. Kelly, or how Jennifer Lopez had a little young boo.
Oh, a lot.
We talked about R. Kelly, though. Let's talk about this, how these cougars be out here jumping on these young boys, taking advantage of these young men.
Yeah, that's the thing that I wanted to talk about specifically, because I have 3 sons. Those of you that, know me, don't know me, find out right now. Yes, I have 3 sons. My oldest son is 27. And then I have a 17-year-old. So, and then I have a 2-year-old, but that's a whole nother story.
April said she had what? April, you had a little young thing.
You see what I'm saying? So wait, it was all cute when they were little. And people were like, "Ooh, he's so cute. He gonna have girlfriends. You got to beat the girls off of him with a stick." When my son turned 17, graduating high school, and I had clients that was making jokes, but they were like, "Man, he grown now." This is what they was telling me. That he grown now, Tiff. I could teach him some stuff. And, I'm like, okay, it's not funny no more.
So you're not okay with older women liking on your sons?
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna lie.
So
I have
how
a
do y'all
big
feel? Y'all
problem with
call
that.
in 708-223-8953.
I do. I'm sorry, y'all.
708-223-8953. I mean, ladies, men's, how do y'all feel about this? Because I know a lot of guys who be like, I mean, an older woman. That's a lot of guys that be like, I want me an older woman.
I get it,
No,
but I just look. I don't have a problem with a relationship where the guy is younger when y'all both grown. I have a problem with the ones doing what we are so upset about that R. Kelly is doing.
So you mean like them 30-year-olds looking at them 19-year-olds
or
and them
like
21-year-olds? It's like you taking
even
advantage of that baby.
Yeah, because I've had relatives and I know people that have gone in that direction and it didn't end well. You know what I'm saying? Because just like a man knows he has a lot of experience, older man,
right,
with a young girl. It's the same thing with an older woman,
right?
And just like a girl could get turned out, boy could get turned out, and then it's a whole fetish thing. It's like when you don't feel like it's genuine. I'm not a big fan of that. No.
So let's ask the viewers. Do you feel like an older woman can have real feelings for a younger man?
I believe they can.
But you just against it.
I don't. I think feelings can happen any type of way, that's just feelings.
That's kind of like when the teachers be messing with the students.
But that's still not cool though. Like that lady, what was that lady that had the affair with her student, and then they ended up having kids together and all of that. They had like 3 kids together.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It was still wrong, but I do feel like she had feelings for him or some type of something. She kept having kids with him.
So have you ever dated someone younger than you?
Yes, I've done that. I've dated somebody. The youngest was I was 27 or 20, something around the end of my 20s, and he was 20. Like he couldn't buy liquor.
You was almost 30 and he still couldn't buy liquor because he wasn't 21.
Yeah, he couldn't buy liquor. Yeah,
that was a problem for you.
He couldn't buy liquor.
That was the deal breaker.
It was weird. I don't even understand what really got me into him more so than him just talking too much stuff to me. Every time when I would see him, he always had something to say. And then he was a friend of the family. He would be at my house all the time.
So it was like
building
chemistry over time.
Yeah, that type of thing. And then I just was like, boy, first of all, you can't date me. You don't have enough hair on your face. Like I would say all kinds of things. The next thing you know, I go out with him. You know what I'm saying? And then there you go. There you have it. But it was irritating still because I had 2 sons already, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's playing football with my kids in the house. I come home and
like and it's still just have a too kid much mentality,
and it started making me feel like I got now 3 children. I gotta be, I just it just started getting very, very irritating. But I'm the type of person when I'm in a relationship with someone, I kind of like make it linger a tad bit too long.
That's too much. Yeah. April said she had a young one and she had an old one before.
No way.
She said feelings don't have an age, but age has limits. Larry said it's better to be an old man's sweetheart than a young man's fool. I can agree with that, Larry. I definitely can agree with that. I can definitely agree with that.
I have sons and cannot date anyone at age. Yeah, that's how I after that one experience, I can't. We have nothing in common. What are we going to talk about?
I mean, some people mature differently. Maybe it was just that young person for you, because I have met some younger people who have the mentality of a grown adult person. And it's like, wow, you think like this, when I know people my age who don't think like this. But then I get what you're saying. I do know some people and it's like, bro, you 27 years old, get it together.
Yeah.
Get it together. You've got to be thinking better.
And then it's like I've seen this happen personally to people that I know where they dating the son's friend.
Oh, y'all dating y'all son?
Yeah, because that's really what happened with the whole Jada and Will thing. Right. August was the son's friend,
right?
But yeah, I personally know people that have done that, started dating the son's friend, or cheat from the husband dating the son's friend.
Right.
You know what I mean? And out of all young people, I don't care. None of my son's friends they're all gross. Like, how could I ever look at them literally watch them grow up? And that's so creepy. So
Right.
watch, like, even guys that do that, you watch a girl grow up
And then when
just
she
so you
turned
could,
18, you try to talk to her.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
that's so creepy to
It be
me.
that way.
But
So y'all call in 708-223-8953. 223-8953. Y'all call in and
right,
let us know.
10,
Do
you
you
said she
date
could do 10
older?
years.
Do you date someone older than you? Have you dated someone younger than you? Let me know how you feel about the whole older woman, younger man situation. Um,
And I
Me
understand though,
personally,
especially
um,
sexually. I
I
understand why
have
they.
dated people younger than me.
Mhm.
I'm not real old, like 50. You know what I'm saying?
But
But
how young? What was the age difference though?
well, first of all, let's make one thing clear. I was unaware that this person was this young.
Okay.
I I met them in a club and I assumed that they were liquor legal
Oh.
because we were in a club when
Oh.
we met. Obviously,
Oh.
we weren't. So things ended pretty quickly. But I mean, if he probably would have been liquor legal, it probably would have lingered a little longer. But that's just way too young for me.
Yeah.
I it's like, are you gonna have to go to prom? So,
I mean, it's so bad with me. Like, even
but
with
I'm not really against it. I'm not against the whole older woman, younger man. I'm not really against older man, younger woman, as long as they're old enough to make it inside the club. That's fine. If
yeah. But
21 at 21 years old, that's
this
completely
is the thing. No,
grown.
but this is what I'm talking about.
And yet,
What about these girls? Now, when we were young. No, when I was young, I always wanted to date older guys all through
mhm.
high school. Nowadays, these girls be out of college, about to graduate, got a nice car, got their own crib, getting themselves together and stuff in their early 20s, and they reaching back to the 17-year-olds in high school.
Let's see.
They reaching back to the 18-year-old that in high
Boosie
school, the
said,
junior,
I
the
think that
juniors and
women don't
seniors.
get looked down like R. Kelly have because they think women don't cause as much as mental damage,
That might be true.
don't have the control a man has, and it's definitely wrong. That's true. They
Yeah.
feel like a woman can, but okay, so if a person is 21 or older, they're considered grown, right?
Mhm.
Technically they should have the mentality of an adult.
Mhm.
Yeah, a 40-year-old has more experience than a 20-year-old because they've of course lived longer, but not necessarily have more experience because some people don't.
Some people haven't experienced a lot
And
yeah.
40, some people don't have a lot of
Right. It's
experience
yeah,
at 40.
that's not what yeah.
Meanwhile, I had 3 kids by the time I was 19 by 3 different people. So my experience level is a lot higher than other people's.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean that when I'm 40 that I don't think that a 23-year-old isn't capable of lasting in a relationship with me, because what if they are? What if the 23-year-old is a nice person? They everything I'm looking for in a person,
Mhm.
and but I'm just 40.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying.
So I mean, it shouldn't be looked down upon. People
Well,
shouldn't feel
I know
like,
for a
oh,
fact.
she just trying to take advantage, because you never know. The 23-year-old might be taking advantage of me.
Either way.
You know what I'm
Either
saying?
way.
But that
Either
doesn't
way.
mean that a 40-year-old can't come up and take advantage of me, because what I have learned is when you date someone that's your age and they should have made it as far as you in life
Uh-huh.
because we're the same age, then that person can take advantage of you a lot easier than a younger person can, because now we're both 33 years old and I have this and this established and you have nothing. Now you're living with me because we're the same age, and
Yeah.
society feels like, oh, I should date my age, but my age isn't on anything. My age hasn't accomplished anything.
I mean, like I said, it can all vary from person to person. I'm just saying off the bat, like, that is not, it would really have to like I would say knock me off my feet type of thing. Because it's nothing I'm looking for. I cannot, and I won't do ever again anyway, like introduce folks to my kids.
Right.
But because my sons are the age that they are, if I bring a young man home and he's in their age range, it might be a real problem with them too, because they are, boys are a little bit different when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? They already overprotective of me.
Right.
So a dude come to my, he 24. They gonna be like, really?
Right.
So what this was my 17. So what's to you, dog?
So do you think that a 24-year-old is capable of loving you and making you being in a successful relationship with you?
Like I said, it would have to be something that would for real kind of like sweep me off my. That is not nothing I would be looking for. It would be like an accident. I met a dude.
You're just like, oh no, baby, don't even look this way. I'm grandma status for you, baby.
I tell them that too.
Right.
I do, because young guys come at me and I constantly tell them I'm a grandma, and I am a grandmother. I be like, I'm a grandmother.
I don't think they care, girl.
They be like, you lying. I'm like, I'm so serious.
Then I don't think they care. Hey,
I've had young guys lie about their age to try to get my number. They'll tell me they 38. That's the golden age that they lie to. 38.
That's their age.
Yeah, all of them use 38 for some reason. When I'm like, how old are you? 38. I'm like, you ain't no doggone 38, but okay.
Right.
Whatever. You was trying to guess my age or something or whatever.
Wow. People are crazy. People are definitely crazy. Y'all make sure y'all tuning in to chat that on IntellectualRadio.com every Wednesday at 9:00. So, okay, we go keep it going. Of course, let's talk about the demasculation of men. Kind of what Tiff kind of doing is demasculating a 24-year-old because he's 24 and she older.
I ain't demasculating him. I ain't his woman.
But no, you're not his woman. I said that's kind of what you're doing.
What I said?
It's kind of
what I tell him I'm
saying.
A grandmama.
No, when you basically looking down upon them because they're younger.
I mean,
or basically in your mind,
age, in my mind, it just is gonna have me. I have to actually like have a full.
You know what that says to me? That says, when I walk inside of a job and I'm standing there with the job application and you're standing there for the same job application, they're gonna look at us and they're gonna say, you're the boss. So you're gonna look at the two candidates and say, I'm gonna go with the older one because they're older and not younger. You don't know my credentials. You have not looked at my.
First of all,
you have not looked through my credentials.
I would have to have
be swept off your feet.
It would not be.
But you haven't
looking for.
No,
I'm not gonna.
But you haven't even given them the chance.
What I'm saying, there are women that look
for younger men.
I say young meat because that's what that is.
It's not young meat. She just may feel like
no, but I'm saying as an older woman, a woman of my age, it is you find problems when you're looking and you're dating when it comes to the bedroom. So most of the time, the whole stigma with being with a younger guy is that he could last, he gonna do this, he gonna do that. That be the main thing. Now, women can sit up and we can say all day.
If that's the reason why people looking for a younger man, then they're just looking for a sneaky link.
And I'm saying
but what about people that's?
I
don't think that is it because some people be in real relationships with younger men.
But I think too.
I mean, like having babies and getting married. I'm seeing it's happening more and more every day.
They had a conversation that they had a conversation where they discovered that they were on the same level. You feel what I'm saying? Or they had another conversation and it was awesome and they kept conversing. That's what that was. It was either one or two. That's how. It's just because it's always a fetish type of thing.
But isn't that with any relationship you get in?
What you mean?
Does it has to be?
But I'm talking about it. But that's the thing that's in the back of a lot of women's mind when they start talking to a young guy. Well, the women that I talk to that started dating younger guys purposely, like this
that's
is
just
thing.
like saying that
purposely
I date older men because I feel like, oh, he got a check. No,
a lot of women do that though.
But they
do. I'm just saying they do. That's gonna be when you see a young girl with an old man and he like, I'm gonna say like my dad's age, 70 something, right? every woman, the first thing people gonna say, like, he must got on her life insurance. I don't care what nobody say, and it don't matter what people say, because if y'all love each other, you love each other. But I'm just saying, with this whole thing, I'm not the one looking for a young dude. That's not like, I mean, if a young guy tried to shoot their shot at me, right, I'm not gonna automatically shoot him down, but I have to let him know, like, I'm not.
I met a girl before.
I'm not 25,
and she said that she date older men not because they can take care of her, but because they can conversate with her about the things that she liked to do, whereas people her age couldn't. So it wasn't about money, or she didn't want his check, but he could actually talk about the things that she was doing. She had a business, she was doing things, and he was doing those same things. So I don't feel like people date older men because it was about a check, or women date younger men because they feel like they can last longer in the bedroom. If that's who you like, that's who you like.
But I'm talking about what the stigma, a lot of it, when you're looking. See, it's different.
That's
when
the problem. People
looking.
That's the problem. People worried about what I'm looking for, because anytime you're dating, you're looking for something.
Yeah, but some people are looking for specific stuff.
But anytime you're dating, you're looking for something. Everyone has a type. It's no such thing as not a type, because you're not going to date this type. You're not going to date a person that's 24 years old, that's probably dark-skinned, that's probably real short. You know what I'm saying? You have a type. So because my type is younger than 30, between 25 and 30 is my type. Tall, light-skinned with muscles is my type. I'm only looking for sex. That's not registering correctly in my brain. It's not. In my mind, if an older person wants to date a younger person, it's because they probably feel like they can communicate on that level better. They feel like them.
It's all about that person, period. I'm not saying across the board this is what's going on. I'm telling you, if they are people that are looking for that specific, like, I don't know how to describe what I'm saying. Like, there are some women that look for guys that's locked up. Like, there's a website for it.
Right.
That's what I mean.
But that's her type, though.
Yeah, but that's also what I'm saying. That is a foundation from a fetish, which is not healthy. That's what I'm saying.
But that's her type. Okay,
but
so
that's you could call it a type then.
But that's her type. I wouldn't say it's a fetish. That's like saying, okay, my fetish is street niggas. Even when I date women, they're thuggish. So you can't say that that's my fetish. That's just like, I like people that dress a little thuggish. You know what I'm saying?
Thing. But when some just be unhealthy sometimes, that's all I'm saying. And they know it. Like, they know it. You know, when you perform the act of making love, you do like spiritual soul ties. So after you keep doing it, you're gonna feel like that's who you need to be with anyway. That don't mean that's really who you're supposed to be with, though. We've all done that.
But that don't necessarily mean
like
that's
like
not
that
supposed,
lady.
Just
that lady
because
that
we have an age
student,
difference.
That lady that was dating her student, that boy was 14
okay,
years old.
The lady that was dating a student,
she bogus.
The lady that was dating a student, now that's a total different situation. She dated a minor.
But I do feel like she had feelings for him.
She probably did, but that was a minor. Had she waited till he was 21, what conversation could we have had with them?
Look, Chaisa said that's definitely not a type. Yeah,
like
the older, yeah.
Like, I mean, I feel like if a person likes older, if an older woman likes younger men, then that's what she likes. Cause I don't want no old man or no real 90-year-old man or no 90-year-old woman. You know what I'm saying? I would prefer to have someone
but when y'all see somebody that's 90 and they got a 19-year-old, y'all know what it is. That's what I'm saying. That ain't no like that. What's the lady and the dude
I wouldn't necessarily say that's what it is.
Boosted her career off of that when she was dating that guy, and then she ended up dying though. She's like, don't you like my body? What's that? I
don't know who you talking about. Talk about don't you like my
you know
body?
What I'm talking about?
Larry said older men can last longer than younger guys.
Sometimes.
Nikki said, I don't know why, but I can never watch your live videos. For some reason, it won't let me. Oh, sorry, baby. But we on here. Try to look on IntellectualRadio.com. That's IntellectualRadio.com. You could tune in there. Anna Nicole.
Yeah. She said
Anna Nicole, Jimmy said it was Anna Nicole.
Yeah.
Tell me, don't you like my body?
Remember she made the commercial, said that, but she got known for dating this old. She married that old. I think he was in his 90s or something. And the family got mad at him for marrying her because he put her on all this stuff. She basically came up out for him, and then she
But that don't mean that they wasn't really in love. That just means she found somebody that, some people could be, you don't know who your soul tie is at the end of the day. Just because my soul tie is, I'm 30, I'm 30 plus, right? And just because my soul tie may be 27, 28, or maybe even 25, that don't necessarily mean it ain't real.
I'm not saying it
don't mean that I'm just looking for a young man.
When it's to a point where that is, I've just seen a lot of women where they center their whole thing on that, and that's mainly why. When I talk to them, they come and get their nails. People get to talking. That be the whole thing. They be like, "Girl, you be," they be telling me, "Girl, you be messing with these older guys." I'm telling you, you need to just go get you a young one. You ain't gonna have no problems. They know how to shut up too, and they know how to. This is the stuff that women say.
Okay, so then that's what they want. They want a younger man because they feel like that they can train him to be the way. Okay,
that's what I mean when I say it's kind of like a fetish thing, which is kind of like
it's not a fetish. They feel like they want to be in control of the relationship, whereas when they get an older guy, he already know what he will and won't do.
I swear, I'm so glad that I'm trying my best to raise some strong men, because no one should be able to feel like I want to get into a relationship with you so I can train you and turn you into something or whatever. Like, why can't you be a whole person? I be a whole person. We come together and we make a dynamic duo. It shouldn't be no, I got to turn you. I can make this man be what I want him to be. I'm gonna turn this little girl into the woman. Come on, man. Why we can't just be what we are? You know what I'm saying? Our authentic self.
Most times when you get into a relationship, you become you may not realize it, but you adapt to the things that you may not have done in a relationship.
You learn new things, but you shouldn't be. Your goal is not to change. Should not be to change somebody into something you want them to be. That's not being that's not being righteous to that person. If you love that person, you love them for who they are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be around them, you want to enhance them. You don't want to tell them this is what you need to do. Listen to me, and I'm gonna tell you what to do. Be like, okay, I see what you're doing. I found out some ways that might make that a little easier for you. Both ways, men and women. And maybe that's what I mean when I say that doggone, it's like a fetish thing. And I might be using the wrong word. Okay, I ain't been reading my thesaurus lately. But what I'm saying is, when you decide to be with someone, then you're supposed to be with them. That's why I said it can happen. I'm not totally knocking like, older woman, I could never date a 25-year-old. I said I'm not looking for that. Like, if it finds me and that's what happens, then that's what happens. But that ain't nothing I'm looking for, because when I meet the women that are looking for that, they're not looking for it for the right reasons.
Right.
Like the men, when they are looking for all young girls, you supposed to be looking for a good woman. A good woman could be a young woman, or it could be an older woman. The woman that's right for you. The man that's right for you. That's what I'm saying. But all of that, I'm going to turn him into something. I've heard women actually say that to me.
Right.
They'll date guys that they know have nothing, can't provide nothing for themselves, and be like, I'm going to turn him into the man I need. No.
Right.
No. If you love him for how he make money. Try to enhance if you can, if he willing to, listen to some pointers, because guys sometimes don't like to listen to us. Y'all can say whatever, but it's the truth. But, sometimes y'all half listen and then y'all turn it into y'all own idea. But that's a whole nother
That's a whole nother subject.
But you should be authentic to the person that you are with and love them for who they are. You shouldn't be trying to mold nobody. And that's why I don't like the whole older person pouncing. That's why they call it cougar. You're pouncing on a young boy, trying to get him to, be all sprung and all of that. If you
talking about pouncing, trying.
If you on that, you're bogus.
Pouncing, y'all call in. Make sure y'all tuning in to chat that on Intellectual Radio every Wednesday at 9:00. Call in. We want to hear what y'all got to say. 708-223-8953. 708-223-8953. So this is where we finna get messy.
Let's get messy.
This is where the show gets messy.
Oh, Lord. Let me drink some water on this.
Now, y'all know how y'all been in relationships and then y'all break up. Can you have a one-night stand with that person? Or is that considered a sneaky link? Like y'all just meet up and you just, I'm a smash and grab and go. So,
it's
boom.
a sneaky link, I think.
It's considered a sneaky link. It can't be considered a...
How's it a one night? It's not no one night. Y'all gonna do that again.
You sure?
Positive.
You sure?
$50 on it. You gonna do that again.
Okay, what if it's like, okay, so back in the day, y'all know you had the ringtones on the phone. Yeah. I had somebody on my phone and they ringtones like one night only, one night. Because this person would come around like once every 7 months. But it was just
that's not a one night stand.
But it is though.
No, it's not.
Because it's like once every 7 months though.
Hello. One is one, honey. One ain't 2, 3, 4, 5. One is one. You one night stand. I don't see you. I don't even remember your name. As a matter of fact, I ain't counting you in the book of who I had.
You gotta count.
You are not a body.
That is a body. Definitely, one night stands is a body.
One night stands are not a body. Who are you?
Larry said yes. Dominique said that's a sneaky link.
That's a sneaky link all day.
I don't know. I don't know. Can it be a one night stand?
If you're gonna do it every 7 months, it's a sneaky link. If you're gonna do
so what if we only do it one time? We ain't been together in 3 years, and then we see each other just out the blue. Okay, listen. Scenario: we was together for 7 years. We broke up. We ain't seen each other for 5 years, but both of us in Vegas. And we bump into each other. You single, I'm single. We got drunk at the bar. We just reminiscing. Boom, we smash. And then I'll never call you again no more.
It's still a sneaky link.
It's still a sneaky link, y'all.
Y'all linked up. What do you mean?
We didn't link. It wasn't no purpose.
How?
We bumped into each other in Vegas.
Purpose
and we got drunk.
Don't matter.
I ain't know you was in Vegas. We ain't seen each other in 5 years.
You decided to do it and y'all done it before. That's not a one night stand. And I'm telling you.
How? Because a one night stand.
Because guess what? Y'all gonna do it again. It might be 7 months from now, next year from now.
But
now, if you don't see him no more after that,
if
you don't ever see him no more after that,
see him no more.
ever in life,
we didn't even know we was gonna see each other that time.
But it's kind of still both. I just feel like sneaky links is anybody you juice twice.
Y'all call in 708-223-8953. Can you have a one night stand with your ex, or is that just considered a sneaky link?
One is one.
That's a one night stand, right, Larry? If you bump into somebody in Vegas or like in Florida at Miami Beach,
definitely a sneaky link. Cause y'all gonna link again.
You not gonna link again,
though. You gonna think about it.
You gonna think about the one night stand.
You gonna do it. You gonna call him. Y'all gonna do it again. It's gonna be a couple.
I ain't calling her.
It's gonna be when he make you mad.
I ain't calling her.
It's gonna be when you think that he cheating. It's gonna be something.
That's a one night stand.
Y'all because you're comfortable. See, now you're comfortable with it.
Okay, so one night stands. When you do a one night stand, most of the time it was off some chemistry from that one moment.
It could just be you drunk at the club and just was horny that night.
You know what I'm saying? But y'all thought about that.
That's
y'all
a real
made a
one.
Decision.
Most guys gonna want to come back for seconds anyway.
I had somebody stalk me down before. I swear to God, I had a one night stand before when I was younger. And when he dropped me off, I said, okay, you don't know my name. You know me. You never dropped me off before. Don't think about me. Don't call me. Don't look at me. If anybody ever asks you, you ain't even dropped me off here. You dropped me off at somebody else's house. You hear me? He said, okay. Like a year and a half went past. Somebody called my phone from some random numbers. It's like calling me. I'm like, who is this? Why do you keep calling me? He said, you probably don't remember me. But I dropped you off and you told me not to remember your name and I was looking for you.
Girl, I'm trying to tell you, you can't do that one
He
time.
done stalked me down.
You
I
can't
said,
do that
oh
one
my
time for the one
God.
time. No, they don't like that.
Oh,
They do not like the one time for the one time. I'm
baby,
telling y'all,
they don't
no.
take it nice. That's why I
Ooh-wee.
switched over to girls. They take it a little easier. They won't call you no
That's
more.
because girls probably be feeling shame.
They be feeling embarrassed to call back. I ain't gonna stalk her.
You know, like
I
no
ain't finna
girl got
keep
me
calling
feeling like
her.
that. That's what that is.
I know my girlfriend watch right now. So she probably gonna kill me when I get to her job tonight. Girl, you
Look,
ain't
what
listening.
somebody said, how he if he a one night stand child, how he get your number?
He
though?
found me. Yes, I swear to
See?
y'all, he stalked me down and found me. I do not know where he found, how he found me, but he found me.
A one night stand is a one night stand. Y'all hook up again, honey. Y'all.
We didn't. Oh no, I ain't.
But I'm just saying, if you,
I ain't let him
I'm
hook
just
up
saying,
again.
if like you said, it could be when you was like, well, what if it's a year or 7 months? That it's still sneaking. That's sneaky link. You just if y'all messing around every 4 months, every 6 months, once a year, only on the day before Christmas at 8:00, whatever it is, baby.
You say only before Christmas,
baby. Y'all have y'all little anniversary date right before
You
Christmas
hear
at
me?
8:00. But you know, you did that sneaky link, honey. That just idiot. Y'all, you just try not to do it all the time. That's all.
Uncle, I hope you ain't out here like that. My uncle say just about every woman he meet, he can have a one night stand with.
Dang.
Don't do it, Uncle. Don't do it. Some of
Look.
these women's they used to be men's.
You know what?
Don't do it. Don't do it, Uncle.
Yes, Lord. It is a lot of that.
It is definitely a lot of that.
It's a lot of everything nowadays. I promise y'all, we is really living in our last day. There's so much going on. When they put the boy on the swim team, I'm just through. And in the girl swim team, that's a whole nother subject.
Okay, so do y'all know that they are canceling Will Smith everywhere?
I've been hearing more and more about
to cancel him everywhere. My thing is, first of all, Oscars, y'all could have kept y'all cancellation because the man done made movies, songs, videos, commercials, TV series, and y'all just now giving him an Oscar.
If I was
him, I wouldn't even accepted the one y'all gave me. Y'all ain't acknowledged me in all this time, and I had to slap somebody on y'all show in order to get a trophy.
No, but my thing about the Oscars is really we've never been invited to that anyway. That has never been our platform.
Right.
They only given 5 black people Oscars
an award
for roles. They laugh at the movies that we have brought out that was definitely Oscar worthy.
Right.
And didn't give us nothing. So that's not my thing. But they stopping his bag, like the movies and stuff. To me, that's just too much because you have Weinstein, you have all these other people that have done way worse things than slap Chris Rock. If anybody should have a problem with anything, it should be Chris Rock.
Right. And
it shouldn't be the decision of the whole,
Chris Rock said thing. He's not saying nothing till they pay him. He's
not doing anything and he's probably gonna still sue. He might sue Will Smith, or whatever. But that should be amongst them. All of this stopping his production and people judging him out. But see, this is the thing right now. I don't think nobody's even paying attention. Where is Will? Isn't he in a rehab place or something?
Yeah.
And he's going through a lot right now mentally. So I just feel like people need to stop worrying about what his punishment is and what's going on and just pray for him because you know what I'm saying? He is a black man, one of the few black men that have made it that far from
without snapping or
this
being
is the
in
only
the news
thing he's ever
or
done
being in the
that we
public
know.
about.
Now, it's rumors going around about stuff about him and his wife, how they did their marriage and how their lifestyle is, but that don't have nothing to do with his work. You know what I'm saying? His work ethic. So
They've never been in really any scandals besides Jada Pinkett and August out.
Well, it's not just that. It's the whole thing. It's more stuff coming out now.
But it's coming out now. After all these years, we've never heard of Will Smith being in anything foul.
Right. That's what anything I'm saying. Foul, not even a lot of women, like you hear the rappers.
Right. You've never heard of nobody saying anything about Will.
I'm pretty sure doing the things that they were doing.
I heard that.
So that I'm saying it didn't disrespect their brand as
well. When I was doing my research from a source, I heard that you're not gonna hear too much about Will with women. You may hear about men.
Yeah. And that's what I think that's gonna come out. And I really feel like that's the reason why
August is writing a book called "Tell It All About Jada."
Yeah. But see, that's the thing with I feel like when you're somebody masculating, that's why I feel like, and I could be wrong, but if that's the case, if he is bisexual, I know a lot of women that are married to bisexual men and date back. The problem with that with some women when they decide to stay is that they start treating these men like nothing, like they women, like they, don't have male genitalia anymore at all. Like they really, you know. I can't curse, but BAN, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like if that's the case, that could be the reason why she treats him like that. Because of the other videos that have been surfacing going around with him asking her, don't record me right now, on my brand. I'm here with foolish, she looked real narcissistic on a lot of stuff. I saw that before, and that's when
she definitely has a really strong persona.
I stopped watching the Red Table Talk. I'm gonna tell you when, and I'm glad we're doing this, saying this. I'm gonna tell you when she did the episode with her mama talking about how her grandma taught her how to pleasure herself when she was 9, so that a man so she don't think that she needed a man to give her pleasure. And that's when I stopped. That's when I stopped watching, because that's too much for me. I'm when you go on a platform like that, when you're a person that had that type of platform, anything you post on Facebook and stuff like that, you're posting this because you want people to agree with you.
Everything you
say. Right. So you're telling us that so that we can agree with you to say this is okay. And I'm sorry, that ain't okay with me. We ain't never had nobody have to teach you that. You learn that in the bathtub by yourself. Babies learn how to do that in the womb. What do you mean she did it? Like, what, she stood in front of you? It's so many questions that made me be like, you know what? I don't even want to know. I don't even care no more. And I'm not watching y'all no more because y'all pushing something else. And I don't know what that is. So I'm gonna leave that alone. When I'm not sure.
Well, we already know the household is definitely a weird one.
But so I'm saying certain stuff. Come on now. No.
Jada is definitely wearing the pants over there at Will House.
A lot of these
pray
women
for him and his mental capacity. Tiffany, you want to tell everyone where they can always reach you at? Or what do you have coming up? Any new events or anything coming up?
You know what? I'm still trying to get certain things together, but I have been doing these one-on-one nail tutorials that come with a kit. So those of you all that want to learn how to do nails or whatever, this is not a certificate program, nothing like that. It's just me and you one-on-one together, and I'm gonna just tell you some stuff, and it's gonna be some stuff that will help you learn how to do it. I'm gonna show you how to lay acrylic and everything on yourself. And maybe, you could bring a little friend or something, and, you'll have a kit that you can actually practice with and, do some things with. And
how much does this class cost?
It's $500.
$500. And what's included with the class? The one-on-one?
It's one-on-one instruction about sanitation, acrylic nail application. Depending on how far we go, I'll go into stuff like ombres and stuff. But at first you got to learn the whole technique of actually doing it. And you can ask me questions, and I can actually see how you're applying it. And I could be like, okay, no, you're holding your arm up or down or whatever. Don't do it like that or whatever. But it definitely, if you're already a nail tech, it'll help sharpen your skills. You know, if you're trying to learn or you just want to learn how to do your own nails, this will be a kit you can literally, you'll have this for a minute, and it'll come. It also, the kit comes with glitters and custom powders that I made myself, which is the silver one that I have on my arm. Y'all can see. It's called
she makes her own acrylic powders, y'all.
It's called
so she don't buy these acrylics. She creates her own acrylic powders. You won't be able to go to the store and find those shades.
Yep. So yeah, it's
They're
just something
custom shades
that I do a little bit of that now. But other than that, I'm still hiring, looking for nail techs, looking for esthetician, looking for one hairstylist, just one. But I could take about 2 or 3 nail techs. I could take about 2 estheticians. And I'm right on the south side, 2439 West Lithuanian Plaza Court, which is 69th and Artesian, right off Western, a little residential area, down the street from Holy Cross Hospital, you know.
And what's your social media handles?
I got Tiff Nail Sing on Instagram, TYFFNAILSING, and Exotic Beauty Spa Inc. The business page is on Facebook. Exotic Nails, spelled with a Z, is on Facebook. Those are all business pages. You can always give me a call, 773-440-6245. I even got another Instagram, My Exotic Nails. MYEXOTICNAILZ on IG. And I even got one for the shop, the 2B Exotic. So it's 2B_exotic.
Whoo, she out there like me.
I'm trying to, yes. Y'all don't understand. Don't say you can't find me. You can find me, honey.
And what's the phone number to book their appointment?
773-440-6245. But please go on styleseat.com/TYFF, the letter E and the letter B, to book, or call me. If you text and I don't text back, call, because something's going on with my phone. AT&T sucks anyway.
AT&T don't use their service. I did not like their service. What's up, y'all? So y'all already know it's me, your girl Pillow Boo. I got an event coming up the day before Mother's Day, May 7th. It's gonna be free food and gifts. Bring your mamas, your aunties, your sisters, your cousins, all the mamas, all the kids. We gonna get a bouncy house. It's gonna be flowers. It's gonna be music. We gonna go on ahead and have a nice time for the day before Mother's Day. Just a little appreciation to get some moms to go ahead and celebrate with me, because my mama usually go to Mississippi on this day. So she spends it with her mother. Her biological mother lives in Mississippi, and she's usually there. So this year she's going to be here. So I figured, why not have one big party at the park? So everybody come down and chill with us on Roosevelt and Sacramento. We're going to be out there from 3 to 7, y'all. Y'all come down there and support. Just look for the balloons. They going to be out there. Also, I got a fashion show coming up, y'all. She got a fashion. Mashi Share presents the Almighty Black Dollar Fashion Gala. I am featuring other labels, other clothing labels. So if you're a Black-owned clothing label or a Black-owned clothing designer, someone who's a seamstress that makes clothes, reach out to me on Facebook. It's Miss Portia Pillow Boo Walker on Facebook, or on Instagram. I have 3 different Instagram pages. Chat that official page, Pillow Boo official page, and Pleasure Poison is priceless. Y'all reach out to me. I need more clothing labels. I do have models already. Models already hit me up, y'all. Them spots went fast. I had 15 slots open. Them slots went fast. And these are all paying gigs for the models. I am looking for security guards, though. I am looking for security guards. They will be paid. So if anybody needs security, if anybody does security, y'all let me know. So y'all let me know. The fashion show is August 4th. Reach out to me. It's gonna go down. It's gonna be epic. We're gonna have champagne. We're gonna have music. We're gonna have entertainment. It's gonna be photography, and it's gonna definitely be a dope scene. I'm gonna be launching my new clothing line, Gold Diggers. GOAL Diggers. GOAL Diggers.
For you.
It's gonna be launching that day, so y'all make sure y'all gonna get y'all tickets. Tickets go on sale in about a week. Tickets go on sale in a week. They're gonna be $20. Everybody make sure they get they tickets, because it's gonna be epic. Y'all is not gonna want to miss this fashion show.
What type of clothing are you bringing out? Is it like sportswear or?
So I have streetwear and casual wear, and some luxury designs where you'll be able to get some stuff is gonna be custom made where you can only pre-order it. And then some other people are gonna come on, and I have other labels coming that have streetwear, and one lady, she hand makes wedding dresses and prom dresses and stuff like that. So it's not gonna be just your regular fashion show they've been doing these days. It's gonna be like the real Paris just came to Chicago, y'all. So y'all just come on down to the fashion show. They thought they seen something that at Fashion Week out there in London. Tell them to step to Illinois and come to Fashion Day with Portia. So y'all make sure y'all tune in. And y'all make sure also that y'all listening to the other shows on IntellectualRadio.com. They real dope. They very informational. Yes. And a lot of them are they real dope. Y'all go on there and listen to them. It's some dope shows on there. But y'all know where y'all can find Pillow Boo and Tiff at every Wednesday at 9 o'clock. Every Wednesday, 9 o'clock. We right here. We chat that on Intellectual Radio. Y'all make sure y'all look on Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. We all over the board. Y'all can find us. And we'll see y'all again next week.
Peace out.
It's about to go down on the radio. Got something to say, then let me know. I'm trying to chit chat on the radio. Chat that on radio. Chat that radio. Chat that radio.